everyone! Thank you so much for tuning in. So I haven't seen you in a while, and it's because I've been trying travel nursing again, and I've learned so much. I actually did it right. I've been having so much fun. As you can see, I'm in my yacht. So I want to tell you some things I learned and just some new tips and tricks since the last video I did. So first off, oh my gosh, is that a ghost? Okay, so first off, what I did differently is I switched companies. I actually started just asking around at work, some of the travel nurses, are they happy with their company? What company do they work with? And my dad asked around at his hospital, and he actually found the company that I'm working with, and I am so happy with them. They're so reliable and honest, and I've had a really good experience. Ask around and find what company works best for you. Also, I bargained with the company when they first gave me the offering of the price. I asked for more and said I'll do it for this price, and they said okay. So I got a little bit more money in the stipend part of it. Also, I chose a place that I knew I would like, and I think that's so important because nurses that want to go out of state, a lot of nurses want to come to California, and I totally understand. We have one of the best states for nurses, just for really thinking of the nurse's best interest, because we have one of the best laws in the US of nurse to patient ratio, nurses breaks, things like that. So people really like working in California. Be careful, because in all companies, I've looked at a couple different companies for traveling, they'll send you California places that seriously sound amazing, and then you look it up and it's like the grossest town ever. So there's a lot of places with these travel companies that are not worth it, and don't go to a place just for the money. They offered me so much money to go to Oakland, and I was just like, I can't, no, it's not worth it for me. So I chose a place that I like, even though it was a little less money than the awful places. I am so glad I did that, and you don't want to chase money. You'll never be happy like that. I chose San Diego, and it's beautiful. I also, another thing I did, so I said, okay, I want to go to San Diego. So they say, okay, this hospital, or this hospital. Which one do you want me to submit you to? So I researched all the hospitals. I went on Yelp and looked at the reviews from the patients and see if they liked their care there. If they did, that was kind of, you know, a big deal to me. I want to be somewhere where I could like learn something and actually become a better nurse. So I chose a hospital that had great reviews in an area I liked and for the price that I liked. Then, as I said in my last video, always take the stipend. Don't let the company choose your housing, because then I was like, okay, I'm going to make it really fun, and I'm going to do all these like experiences. So I set up a different place each week to live. The first week I stayed in like a really cute little San Diego beach bungalow. After that, I stayed in this house with the owner, who is a foster mom for Chihuahuas, and it was like heaven because I love Chihuahuas. I was like, oh my god, I loved coming home. And then I found this yacht, and oh my gosh, this has been my favorite place. I'm here for a while longer because I love it so much. Also, when I started working at the hospital, I kind of just made it known I'm a travel nurse, but I'm not here to be taken advantage of, and I'm here to do my best and to learn. I asked them to train me a little bit longer, and they wouldn't, but I still asked. I asked when I saw I was on call more. I just make sure that I'm being treated like all the other employees, because sometimes when you are a travel nurse, you know, you get the worst patients or the worst shifts or the most call, because, you know, they know you're temporary. So you just have to stand up for yourself, and especially with the higher ups, and I did that, and they immediately respect you if you respect yourself. So those are my main tips. I've been having so much fun in San Diego. If you ever come here, the best parts so far are Point Loma. It's just so beautiful, the lighthouse there. They did a great job in San Diego of just keeping the historic sites. Yeah, absolutely love it. One thing I wanted to talk about that everyone, if you watch my other videos, you kind of know, is I'm so huge on being like minimalistic, and that's important when travel nursing. Like, I have very organized, minimal luggage, and I know exactly where everything is, and I only take what I need. And that's been very helpful, because obviously I've been like moving around a lot, and I just want to enjoy myself and enjoy my stay. I really like doing that. Also, make sure you're still cooking. Don't eat out every meal. Your money will go really fast, and you want to still be really healthy while you're doing this. I honestly think every nurse should be a travel nurse at least once, because you learn so much. I'm learning so much at the hospital. I mean, it's like a trauma hospital, it's a teaching hospital, just things that I've never seen before. And I've done ER, I've done tele, I've done PACU, I've done everything, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I had no idea of this or that. So just learning so much from the hospital and the people there. Oh my gosh, I love these nurses and doctors. They're just so amazing. Just really, I just respect them so much, because they just really know what they're talking about, and they really help me out with everything. Yeah, if you have the itch to be a travel nurse or to try it, but it seems scary, do it. I swear, just do it. Scratch the itch. If you want to, you eventually probably will, because you'll just keep thinking about it, always wonder what if. So just do it and get it out of the way and enjoy it, because someone told me once, I don't know if I mentioned this before, but like when you're on your deathbed surrounded by your grandkids and your kids, and they have all these memories of the stories that you told them because of the life you lived and the adventures you took, and you could go peacefully knowing, like, okay, I lived my life, I lived a good life to the fullest, I had adventures, I don't have regrets. So you only regret the things that you don't do. One main thing that I've learned being a nurse, it is that life could be taken from you like that. Life could change like that. Life could be gone in a second. So you just gotta do what you want, have the adventures, and live fearlessly. I think fear is the number one thing that I wish people didn't have. I wish I didn't have, and I try to conquer it all the time, because it could hold you back if you're not careful, and there's really no reason to be scared. If you do this one little move, and if you do travel nursing, I promise you, you will be so proud of yourself, and you won't be scared of basically anything, because you did that one thing. It'll give you so much more courage to do the next thing, and you learn so much about yourself, you know, like what you could handle, what you like who knew I would love living on a yacht? I mean, I get motion sickness and like nothing. And I seriously think it's just my attitude this time as well. Last time when I did travel nursing, I did not have a great attitude. I was kind of like, they're not treating me right, or I'm not making enough to live here, and blah blah blah. I just went into it without like huge expectations, but just knowing that things were going to be fair, and then really just trying to enjoy it, and that's just the best that you could do. If you guys have any questions, leave them below, and I always try to get back to them when I can. I want to go explore and do some things before work. I'm trying to, oh, that's another tip I have. So when you're in a new city, just do, I try to do one thing before work, like just something to explore. I have a list that I put in my planner of things to do in San Diego, and I go on TripAdvisor and I look up like the top 100 things, and I have like really tiny little things too. Like there was this one metaphysical bookstore I wanted to visit, so I did that, and then so I just kind of see everything, and by the end of 3 months, I mean, if you do that every day, you're basically going to see the whole city and everything you wanted to see. So I'm going to do that today. I'm actually going to this dance workshop thing to try and take a ballet lesson, and I've just been loving it. I've also gotten into swing dancing here on top of their library at downtown San Diego. They do free swing dancing classes. Whoop whoop! And it's so fun. It makes me feel like I'm in the 50s, which was definitely where I was meant to be. Let me show you this beautiful morning here on the boat. Stairs. That's one of the bedrooms there. So cute. So I go up my stairs, and you could hear the otters or seals and the birds every morning, and then I come out and I just look how beautiful. Isn't it pretty? Over there's like some shops and restaurants, and There's a little marketplace. And I just sit, and then there's all these like restaurants. There's the Hyatt over there. And they give you access if you're in the marina to like the gym. It's right there, and the showers. And it's so gorgeous, I love it. Anyways guys, have a wonderful day. Bye. Oh my god. Get up there, little girl.